so now I'm advancing into the music thing around maybe 16.
Okay.
You know, trying to take stabs at it, starting to go into studios.
Okay.
And then which led to me doing a demo that my brother heard. My brother he's a rapper. His name was Cool Breeze.
All right.
He was in a group called Rated X, which was the first rap group out of East Palo Alto, Menlo Park area.
Okay.
To put out a CD or put out an album.
That's dope.
Yeah, professional album. And get radio play. You know, KMEL at the time, Wild 107. Which is now 94.9.
Okay.
And they were on all the major stations, and you know, so they they sparked the flame in my area.
Yeah.
But there was other rappers at the time also, but they're the ones that had that album, you know, that kind of like they put their full foot in it, you know, and then there's groups that followed that you know started doing the same thing, that was able to carry the torch, you know.
That's all
carry that torch, man. You know what I mean? So, so, and I learned from all the legends in East Palo Alto, all of them, you know what I mean? You know, from Rated X, that was the group, you know what I mean? Which is Prozac and my brother Cool Breeze.
I was gonna say, how many?
Yeah. At the time, he was Captain Crunch.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Then it became C-Funk, and then Prozac, you feel me? You know, among a few AKAs, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But that's the staple.
But his latest is Prozac.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Super producer.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Incredible producer.
All right.
And so him, Chunk, Sean T, Totally Insane. Yeah, Totally Insane. They really, really put the flag down.
Make it happen out there.
Yeah, they was out there networking and you know, and getting seen and heard by the world.
It could happen.
You know what I mean? And so you know, and East Palo Alto, also can't forget Mac and AK.
Okay.
I mean, it's a lot of groups, but a lot of influential groups in that area just because it's real musical, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, they come from a musical era.
Okay.
So I'm getting a musical influence. You know, not seeing live music, but you know, getting,
right there,
even from my brother, because he played drums as well.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
you got
we're
to see
getting
him doing his shit.
Yeah. These is people that's taking music classes, or might have taken, you know, or did music at church, or you know, they really played music, you know, or learned real music from real, you know, teachers.
Yeah.
And so me, I tried to take lessons, but I couldn't read music.
Okay.
I always played by ear, even now.
Yeah.
You know, I play by ear. I would love to learn how to read music.
Yeah.
You know, but I just always it's in me.
Sometimes I guess some people say you don't need it, but it can help. But
it can help.
You can make it to where you want without it. Apparently.
Yeah. I'm big on the rhythm. You know what I mean? I'm big on the rhythm, and it's recorded in me. I guess it's, you know, it's a soul thing. You know, it's like you can't see the music. It's just like it's embedded.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You just can't explain.
And growing up to so many different types of music, because my mom is from El Salvador.
All right.
My dad is from North Carolina.
Gotcha.
You know, so a Southern influence as well as a international influence.
All right.
I was able to hear a lot of different type of music.
That's true.
Growing up.
That's a big variety.
So, but you know, starting young.
Yeah.
You know, and not even realizing I'm in this melting pot. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so I'm
that's a good one.
I'm
that
hearing
makes sense.
James Brown, Otis Redding, and Sam and Dave, and you know, these type, you know, Wilson Pickett, and you know, Jackie Wilson. Then I'm hearing you know, Celia Cruz. Santana.
He's got good music everywhere.
You feel what I'm saying? I was getting hit with left and right. Not even knowing.
Like, what's that though?
Not even realizing the career path I was going to end up choosing. You know, and then now, fully embracing who I am, me being a Salvadorian and Black, you know, mixture. Because I was raised in a community where it was predominantly Black at one time.
Okay.
So I identified, you know, with that side first. But I was also
you still got it in
you. So I was noticing it wasn't too many that, around me that was mixed like that. So I didn't know how to embrace that.
That's true.
Being that, being a unique, where you got the best of both worlds in a sense, because it's like, where is the self-pride preaching from anyone, because it's not too many people like you. So you just have to develop a pride within self.
True.
I've always got along with everybody. I knew who I was. I never tried to go against who I was to be cool with anyone.
That's tough,
And then I found out later in life, like, you could be the cool guy doing that. And be out of everybody's way.
And so run smooth.
So nothing wrong with being the cool guy.
Nah.
It's a lot of people trying to fit in this era. And but we don't know who they are.
Nah.
Their own, whoever the people they trying to impress don't even know who they are, because they not saying, hey, I like to eat cheesecake.
Exactly.
Like they like, shit, I like what you, whatever you eat,
whatever you exactly. You could have said it no much better.
If you said it wasn't it, I wasn't gonna eat.
Brett said it was smack, so it must be smack.
You know what I mean?
No.
That goes back to the ruler thing.
There you go.
If you want to go to Dubai, go. If you want to go to the Philippines, you want to go wherever you want to explore, go. Don't be secluded to just staying grounded. You can stay grounded with morals, with principles, but see the world.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get to see how different people really are, and you get to see these fools like the music you like. They just can't say it how you say it, but they hear it.
Yeah, and they see it.
Because it's like it's going in their ear the same way it's going in yours. We just speak it different, but we all receive it. Whether it's a fast reception or a slow reception, but music is universal.
It really is. It really is.
It's universal, and you know what I mean. And who knows how long a basketball career of mine would have lasted if I really would have continued pursuing it.
Yeah.
So it's dope that, being that I'm from the '80s, man. So I learned a lot. I seen a lot. I seen the world go through so many changes. I seen my household go through a lot of changes. I seen other people's household go through lots of changes.
That's true.
I've only did 3 albums. You know how much I've seen? I can't put that in 3 albums.
Nah.
So if God forbid, knocking on wood, if something was to happen to me today, my heart would feel incomplete of so much stuff that I had to say.
Yeah, you had it ready to go.
I didn't get out there.
Just put that shit out.
That's what's fueling me now to put so much stuff out. So I'm getting a lot of music, not to prepare like something's gonna happen, but life is not guaranteed. And some of the procrastinating I did over the years
got you to that.
Yeah. It led to this. You know what I mean?
It's that small things add up right there.
Yeah. This is like that flip coin I was saying earlier. You know what I mean? It's like it's all one, but you have to flip that motherfucker. You know what I mean? For people to know that, hey, it's some motion with that coin right there. That's a money coin right there.
True.
You know what I mean? You see coins sitting on a pond.
Everywhere.
People be wishing. I wish
just throw a fuckload. Exactly.
Wishing. And you just be watching that penny and that penny sitting there, and you just like, damn.
You hear them. Like, that's like $5 right there.
So I want to utilize the gift. I want to utilize time. Yeah. Time is not promised. Neither is a gift.
Yeah.
Neither is a second. Nothing's promised. I learned that. I've seen people go. I've seen people that should still be around that are not here today.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, you know what I mean? Whether if it was health or just, their clock ran out, whatever, so we don't know when our clock is going to run out. So I don't want to leave with a shortened legacy based on procrastination being a part of my story. So I want to make sure that I share my gift. Yeah. You know what I mean? With plentiful in abundance.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that's my outlook going forward. So